Hey guys, it's Allison. I'm here with another process video. This one is of a, it's like for a challenge from the Paper Issues Facebook group. They have like their monthly scrap and chat challenge, and this was the challenge. There was just like an inspiration piece that you were supposed to like pull some inspiration from, which I will post a picture of on my blog if I can find it. And I'll put a link to the group below as well. But what I picked from the inspiration piece was I took inspiration from the colors. This background piece by Pink Fresh Studios is from their first collection, Up in the Clouds, and then I think everything else I use is from their second collection, which is Happy Things. But that's really like, that was like very much so the colors. And then there was also balloons, so I took some inspiration from the balloons as well. I really hope my children don't wake up. There's a possibility that they will while I'm doing this. I hope they wait till after. Anyway, so I just matched my photo on some of those pieces from the 6x6 pad, and now I'm trying to find a way to make these balloons work, because I just was really having trouble with them. I knew I wanted to use this piece, but I didn't know how to do it, so I decided to fussy cut them out. And at first you see that I fussy cut it, but I leave in those little bows in the background, and then I realized it looks stupid. Sorry, but it's true. And so I just cut them out, and I think it looks so much better like that. So now I decided to put it at the bottom instead, which I think was a really good decision on my part. It's like I wanted to have it near the photo, but I couldn't make it work. So now I'm just looking for one more layer, because I was going to put that balloon piece behind and then it just didn't work. So now I'm just looking for one more layer, which I choose that one, that black and white piece for that. And I was going to put 4 photos on here because this is my son eating food for the first time, but I don't know. I think the shape of them was just not what I wanted. I don't know. I'm okay with only having 2. I'm sure at some point those will get into something, or maybe I'll put them in his baby book, the other 2, or something. So now I'm just messing around, obviously. And I'm going to look through my embellishments. I decided to use this silver frame from the Heidi Swapp Memory Planner collection, and I'm just popping up my photo, and I decided to use half the frame underneath the photo and then half of it underneath these balloons, which I like the fact that I did that. It's something different that I don't normally do, and I think it ended up looking pretty cool, so yeah. So now I'm just popping up the balloons so that they're not all weird and wrinkly over top of the frame. And I'm so low on Pop-Tarts. And so I went back to the dollar store. I don't know if you guys watched my video where I said that they didn't have any foam tape. Went back to the dollar store and I bought some really weird, they're like Pop-Tarts, but they're like so tiny. I bought them. So we'll see. I'm going to try them, but I am also going to Calgary this weekend, so hopefully I can make it to Michael's. And yeah, so now I'm just going through all my embellishments. I decided to just speed through this because I legit didn't know at all what I was going to do. So I just kind of look through every single color of my embellishments. So that number 1 is from a Chamel collection. I think it's the first one, but I'm not sure. I don't end up using it anyway. But yeah, and then that little pinwheel is from the Poolside collection by Crepe Paper. That little candy, I don't think I end up using that either, but it's from Dear Lizzie, Fine and Dandy. That one frame I stuck behind there, the pink frame, is from Simple Stories, So Fancy, and that other frame that's behind the candy is also from Simple Stories, but it's from Summer Vibes. I don't end up using it. But yeah, and then those 2 fruits at the top, I think, are both from Dear Lizzie, Fine and Dandy, I think. So I just messed with those for a while. You'll see what I end up doing. I really did like this frame with the 2 fruits in it, but once I put my title down, I realized it doesn't work where I want it to be, so I ended up having to move it. So I pop up that 1 because I want it to say first food, but with a 1 and then an ST, and then once I do it, you'll see. Also, I think that thing at the top isn't straight, and I think it still isn't after I finish the layout, but I kind of just gave up. So, yeah. So you'll see once I actually put this down that I end up not liking the fact that it says first. I just wanted to use up that one. I'll just use it when my son turns 1, I guess. But yeah, I just don't like the way that it looked. See, it's just, yeah, that's me being like, I don't really love that. So here I am spelling the rest of first out. And then I realized that I just don't love the way it looks there. It's kind of floating. And then if I moved it over, it would just look weird. So I decided to move it to where I move it to. You'll see. Sorry if there's background noise. It's just the dryer is on. So yeah, this is me moving it over. Sorry my head appears a lot in this video. I don't know. I really have no excuse in this situation. I think I just wasn't wearing my glasses. Realized one of the things that I need to do in order for my head to not show is to use my glasses, because then I can see better. But I always forget, even though they sit on my desk, because I have 2 pairs. Basically what happens is my prescription changes every time I go to the eye doctor. I only go up every 2 years, but I know you're supposed to go every year, but our benefits only cover every 2 years, and I don't want to pay for that. So basically, every time I go, they're like, oh, your prescription changed, but only slightly, so I can still wear my old glasses. So I have 2 pairs of glasses that I wear, and I leave one, because I don't need glasses for reading or anything like that. It's just distance. So I just have one that I leave in the car for driving, usually only at night, because I have an astigmatism, so that makes it harder to see at night, because the light isn't, I don't know, it makes the light bleed or something. I don't know. The eye doctor described it to me once, and I was like, that makes sense, because that's really what happens. Your eyes can't focus the light well or something, so it's hard to see at night specifically. And then, so I have one in the car, and then one on my desk for when I'm doing scrapbooking, so that I can keep my head out of them, but I totally forgot to put my glasses on. That was a very long tangent, I'm sorry. So now I'm taking these Pink Fresh Studios from the newer collection, Happy Things, puffy stickers. And I'm trying to use some of them. And I use one of these wood veneer strips. I like using these for layering. They're cute. I don't know. At first I was not too enamored with these. I'm starting to like them more. I think I should experiment with painting them. Or not necessarily painting them, but using ink on them or something, but I'm lazy and haven't done it yet. I did do a project live spread with this collection, just one side, that you guys will see soon. Pretty behind on the editing of my videos. I've been taking some time off scrapbooking a little bit. I haven't been scrapbooking every single day. Usually I scrapbook every single day, and that's why I put up a video every single day, because I scrapbook so much, but been kind of taking a little bit of a slower time at it, just because, I don't know. My husband was like, you do that a lot. And I was like, yeah. I should probably hang out with you some too. It's just once our kids go to bed, I just want some time to myself. And I don't know. I think when I'm sitting in our living room at my desk scrapbooking, and he's sitting in our living room watching TV, that we're spending time together, but not apparently not according to him. So now I'm using some enamel dots. The silver ones are from Michaels. These colored ones are from Simple Story So Rad. And I just decided that green somewhat went, so I was going to use it because it's not very pretty. And I didn't know when the opportunity to use it would come up again, because there are some green hearts in this collection that are in the Pink Fresh Studios puffy stickers that are kind of the same as this green, a little bit brighter, but still the same ugly shade. I'm sorry, but that green is just not very pretty. I will use it because it looks fine in small amounts, but yeah. So I used, those enamel dots, and I'm still trying to use them up, because I definitely did not use them all, because, like I said, in small amounts. And now I'm kind of just deciding if I want to add anything else, and I decide to use a roller date stamp, because I finally put them on my desk in a cute little bowl. So now I can actually use them, which is nice. So I used a couple. You guys might be able to read them. My screen is way too small for that. And then I decided to stamp the actual date as well. And here is a close up. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye!